trying to get this microphone to be up here, but I still have to hold it. We are really entering a time where you can make apps on a browser and publish it on the App Store and stuff like that. Like you can just go on that on a website and have AI make an app. So I saw this tweet and was it this one? Yeah, it was made this Pokemon app in two prompts with Bolt and Expo. Uh, Bolt, if you don't know Bolt, it's basically like another AI tool where you can basically chat with it and it'll build an app for you. Expo is I think you can call this it's a framework for building React Native apps, and it has a lot of built-in stuff like routing and a bunch of other stuff. So you can like build cross-platform apps for iOS and Android. And I'm like, ain't no way this guy made it in two prompts with the Pokemon API. Uh, I don't know how people are just getting good with this thing and building stuff like that, but that just goes to show, like, if you know how to use AI, you can build these things. So I commented, no way. You can. Oh, I didn't see this. I built mine in way more time, but it was fun in zero prompt. It was 2 years ago. Oh, okay, never mind. Um, Looks similar. So I went on Bolt, and when you go on the website, I was like, I didn't know Bolt could do that. And then you see it, it says new, build a mobile app with Expo, start a blog, create apps, da da da. And I have heard of, oh, it's not here. Oh no, it's right here. You can connect it with Supabase, right? So I have a Supabase account, and I have some apps I wanted to. Oh, I hope it doesn't show anything. I'll just take that out for now. But you can now, have AI build an app and then connect it to a backend. This is a backend as a service, I guess you would put it, like Supabase or unfortunately no Firebase. People love Supabase. It is a great alternative, especially if you want to use Postgres. Um, but I'm just like, yo, this is like crazy. So I picked out an idea, one of my apps, because the whole point of me, building these apps is to get good at Swift and Swift UI, which is still the plan. Um, right? And I decided to, change some things up. Like I built these with V0. These are built with native iOS Swift UI. These are no longer in the works, but these two are going to be planned out throughout the whole year. And these are for later this year. But Tuki is an app I do want to build with Expo, and I'm just like, bro, if I could just build this thing hella quick with AI, and there's no telling what's going to happen in the future, like what this tech, how good this tech is going to be, because it's not that good. It sucks right now, at least from my experience. Um, Let me see. I'm a, what's, okay. Let me attempt to. This should be good. Connecting the Supabase. Oh no, we don't want to connect. How do we cancel this? I no longer want to connect to Supabase, but whatever. Anyway, you won't be able to see it on my phone that well, but this is the app it made. Yeah, you won't really be able to see it. It made a tab view. You might be able to see this, and I think this is great for prototyping. I don't think we're at a point where, well, you kind of are. You like this is the code. You can like download the code and get to work. And that's actually what I might do, because like sometimes I don't have time. Like just recently, I which app did I for Full House, right? I had V0 make the front end, and it runs like the front end and for more jobs. And I'm like, all right, I don't have time because I gotta get these MVPs out by June, And I decided like, okay, I'm gonna learn, and I'm gonna spend a whole month post summer to like dedicate a month to like get back into learning full stack web and iOS. But I'm like, all right, let me see if I can find a freelancer. And I found someone who helped me like years ago build apps. And I'm like, hey, can you do this? And like, I'm like, all right, I can literally build an MVP for $200, because um like I did with V0, that cost me $20, right? This is for a subscription, and I just have the front end done, right? Let me show you. I'm literally about to put y'all on right now to people who don't know how to code. And let's see, habit tracker, job tracking. Where's the roommate one? There it is. Right. So I just prompted this thing until I got what I wanted. Right. It's a little messy. Got these things right here. So I have this roommate managing app that I always wanted to build, and I got the pages all good. Like you can You have chores. There it is. You got the roommates. I told him like, make got the subscriptions. All you got to do is hook this up to Firebase and add Stripe payments. And the guy I'm talking to, he said like, I could do this for like, I could. The front is already done. I could do this for like 250. And I'm like, all right, cool. Let me think about that. Because I was thinking, oh, I'll just build it myself. But I have like 8 other apps to finish. I'm literally about to build more books today. I'm trying to finish this up. So I'm like, all right, cool. But like, if you can do it for like 200, it's like a $220 app that I just built. And if the marketing's on point, then bro, like you just you know, you just start ranking in some. If the marketing is good and it solves a problem, then yeah, like you could build a prototype and see if people like it for cheap and do it in a weekend. Well, yeah, in a week, because the guy was like, I could do this like 2 to 4 days based on the schedule. But that's just insane to me that like I didn't know you could do this, and I can download this. Let me see, export, yeah, download, open with Stack Blitz, and you can build the app on the browser. So if you have a PC that's just not good, um, you can code on the browser, right? There's also Code Sandbox, which I recommend you also check out. There's Replit, which unfortunately, like I didn't know they charge now for the Replits, but that's a good place to code. And I do have to I want to get good at React Native, but I'm like, it just makes me excited just looking at this code right now. Like, yeah, I want to get in there and just like start coding. But it's just crazy to me that like like I told myself like, all right, I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna get better, right? I wanna get good at iOS development, and I'm looking at this thing and I'm just like just thinking like, yo, the goal is to just put out something that's useful, code it. I code it. I hire someone else to code it with me or code the whole thing. I use AI, whatever the case may be. The goal is to make money, right? Because I got to stop playing business and actually do business. And I got to get to the hard part. Building is the easy part. The hard part is the distribution and the marketing, getting people to see, finding that product market fit and seeing if people actually want to use your thing and solves a problem. I need to get to that step. So I'm building all these things, like just try out different things, get feedback, but I'm also putting a lot of time and effort to the ones I really care about, which I can't wait to show y'all. Cali, um, that one's gonna be tough to build, but I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is wild to me. And I know I met somebody who like felt differently about LLMs, like AI, and like, oh, they're not all that. But again, I have a video or I talked about it with somebody. Like, I feel like people are short-sighted because they're not seeing what this thing will be 5, 10 years from now. Like bro, people will be able to make their apps. Like, this was free. I did this for free. I don't even think they charge right now. And then you could deploy it. What? How do you deploy the web? Deploy to get the. I was about to get the f out of here. Yeah, they do go to Expo Docs. Okay, I thought they handled it for you, but Expo actually does kind of handle it for you once you connect it to your app store, the App Store Connect. Yeah, the Apple Developer Portal. Yeah, you can literally ship it through the terminal, and it handles the submission. And you can also do it for Android. This is wild. This is wild. I'm literally gonna send this video to people. So if you want to make web apps and mobile apps, I recommend V0, right, for that, and then Bolt, because they're the only ones that I know of today that do mobile, and then you can ship it to the App Store, and developers are, well, this will make sense to y'all if y'all, you ship stuff before. So this is like, creating an account, the Google Play Store, the one time payment you have to make, and a 99 annual for Apple. There's a few things you gotta know, but once you know it, like, I'm like, you can get through it. And I'm just like, bro, it makes me want to code more when I see it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can actually go in here and start writing stuff, and like, start actually editing it right here. It makes me not like want to code, but at the same time, it makes me not want to spend time doing stuff over and over again, like the authentication, the I don't know, writing for loops or whatnot over and over again when I just have AI do it and then just do the things I really need to do. Insane. Insane. All right. This thing's about to be 10 minutes long. It's just wild to me. I'm about to play around with this and see if I can build more goals. Like, I'm not going to build more goals on this app because I'm going to use that to work on my iOS, but I'm going to test it out and see if I can build in the future Tukey with it, right? And this is like a little rough design I had a designer make for me. But nah, this is wild, bro. This is wild. Oh yeah, that's something else. Actually, oh no, I meant to go there. All right, that's all I got. I'm just like hella excited because when I saw that one, I kind of don't believe him. um, because another thing I'll say before I end this video is these things kind of suck right now because the more you chat with it, the more it just messes things up and forgets things and But let me see this preview. Yeah, you gotta scan it right here. And I have the Expo Go app. But I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, this is great for prototyping because it literally just gave me the UI I want to build. It's great for prototyping. I don't think it's you could use it for production. I wouldn't personally. Kind of I would. Actually I would. It's 50-50. But for me it's like ideation and planning and prototyping. Like if you want to build a cheap MVP, ship it out fast, you want to hire like a developer to do something for you real quick, you could totally do that. You could totally do that. All right, I gotta go. Let's see what I can build.